Greg gave us these 3 uaru cichlids. This is the biggest, the medium, and the smallest. I don't remember. Somebody told me that they're vegetarian. They're on the YouTube. One of our peers told me that they're vegetarian. They enjoy vegetables. We don't feed normally vegetables, and we feed pellets and fish. And to my surprise, they pick fish over pellets. If I only give pellets, they'll take pellets too. But if I give both, they pick fish pieces. So my wife had some lettuce that she was going to throw out, and I thought I was going to try and give him some lettuce and see how they take to it. Doesn't look like they're really paying attention much to the lettuce or even grabbing any. I'll let Guy grab a little piece. Yep, he seemed like he liked it. Oh, this one he didn't want to have. The Kailu Oscar, the Jura Oscar from Sean. He was grabbing them, but I didn't see if he ate them or just spat them out. Akara didn't really care. Calceus is eating them. The one that's supposed to be a predator. Giardini is working on a piece. Severum spits them out. He's mouthing a little piece and then he spits it out. Giardini got a piece in her mouth. Would she really even swallow that? She loves her meat. Fish pieces, she loves them. Okay, look. Yeah, I don't see all that much enthusiasm, or no enthusiasm at all from the uaru for the lettuce. They're rather indifferent, it seems. Alright, well, whatever that means. Maybe it's an acquired taste for them. This little guy seems to enjoy little pieces, but it takes him a while took him a while to spot them and grab them. There's a bunch more floating on the surface, but nobody's going for them. Not uaru either. Senegali bicher is smelling them. I don't know if it's going to take any. He's checking out where the smell is coming from and what it is. The carpintis are mouthing them too, but I don't see them going for them. Just mouth them a little, maybe spit out most, they maybe take us a little piece. That's all it is. Well, like I said, one time may not count. Just because there is no frenzy doesn't mean they don't care. They wouldn't care if I continued giving it to them weekly. But I normally don't. I just give them pellets and fish, and they get to choose between those two. Almost all of our fish are like that. Except for the smallest. The smallest we try to feed well and try to cater to what they like or might like. Everybody who's been here a while and accustomed to pellets and fish, that's all they get. And they're hungry right now, I know. I'm just about to give them their daily. I mean, one day I give them only pellets. Today is their day for pellets and cut mullet fish. So I'm sure they're a little hungry. When I throw what they're used to, they're gonna go for it. But the lettuce, they don't seem to care about much at all. You're gonna have this piece, the electric blue carpintis. Seems to want to have that little piece if he got in his mouth. Jealousy. The car is trying to take it from his mouth, even though there's plenty of floating around. Jealousy works. Yeah, carpintis take him, but no gusto, just whatever. A little piece here and there. Again, probably mostly because they're hungry. Well, that's our one-time experiment. following up on advice of from a YouTube peer. Probably need to be administered regularly for them to recognize as food and partake. Now we're gonna compare the feeding with the normal large new life spectrum pellets and cut up mullet. See? The uaru go for the meat. Ignoring the pellets, just pecking the meat, while pellets have a good portion of algae in them. New Life Spectrum uses kelp and spirulina and in a good proportion in their basic pellet. It's a very nice pellet. No, they go for the meat. The little guy too. I'm not saying they don't take pellets, they do take pellets, but given a choice, they try to grab the fish pieces. That little guy in the back is working on the little pieces of flesh floating around. This guy's still working on his huge piece. Those dots on their bodies, I used to think those were like ink crumbs, but they look natural and they're symmetrical, so I think they're part of their normal coloration. You tell me if I'm wrong. That little white dots here and there. Well, that's a little feeding of the tank. I call it number 63, 6 bank of tanks, and it's number 3 of the 6. The usual home of the lima, Pictus catfish, lima, shovelnose catfish. Lately the giant Siamese glass catfish, the Paroon, high-fin Chinese shark, the bichers, the hoplo, the black ghost knife, lately the severum, and the acara, and grow out for the Giardini, and hopefully for the Kylo, the Oscar, and for the 5 electric blue Carpintis cichlids, and the angel. There's a bushy-nosed pleco in there and a small clown pleco. I think that's pretty... oh, well, of course the Pimelodidae ornatus, or ornate pin catfish. One male, one female, the big female, and 4 smaller males. That's this tank's roster. Okay, well, my main point is that I was trying to see if uaru would take the lettuce, and they barely took it. But you saw how well they went for the meat, for the fish pieces, ignoring the pellets, which are algae-laden pellets. They're still picking little pieces of meat in the water column instead of the pellets.